Hey, what up? What up? What up, y'all? What's going on? What's going on? What's going down? Welcome back to another episode of the Real Mojo TV Live Edition. Hey, man, we've been gone for a little bit. Been gone for a little bit. Um, Happy New Year to everybody. Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy birthday to me. Um, whoo, been a nice little 2 week hiatus, man. Been a nice little 2 week hiatus. I've been sick, still getting over it. Um, what I'm guessing was the flu. Um, Took a little trippy trip, you know what I'm saying? A little trip dip, Colombia. It's kind of nerve wracking. Not a good trip, to be honest. Not a good location. Cartagena wasn't fun for me, but whatever. Went for a reason. Wife's birthday. We had fun. People you with make it fun, but just outside of the people that we was with, no go. No, no. Never again. But anyway, man, we back in the building, man. Give me a like, share, subscribe for the algorithm. Put a one in the chat if you're chilling. No, put a one in the chat if you're at work. I'm sorry. Put a thumbs up in the chat if you're chilling. Been a while, y'all. Your boy done got rusty. But anyway, man, it ain't gonna be a long, crazy 2 hour stream. But I will say this: it's a mess going on. It's a mess going on. You know what I'm saying? Um, Developments, man. Jim Harbaugh of Baltimore Ravens was relieved of his duty. Mike Tomlin stepped down. Basically, he was relieved of his duty, but they gave him the option. Those are the longest tenure coaches out there, 18, 19 years. Jim Harbaugh already is in talks, and it may be finalized. I've been out on the road all day. So him and the New York Giants may be finalized. And I feel like that would be a good fit for him. Great young defense, great defensive line, great young quarterback, and a great young receiver who's probably going to be together for the next 10 years. If Jackson Dart can remember that he's a quarterback and not a fullback. Mike Tomlin, not so much. He is said to be taking a year off. Now, Mike Tomlin still got 2 years on his contract. So for him to go to another team, whatever team he chooses would have to offer the Pittsburgh Steelers compensation, some form of compensation for Mike Tomlin. So um, he's talking about taking a year off to do TV. I think TV is the way to go for him. I think TV is the way to go for him. He's built a reputation of being stand up, straightforward. Um, some of the best post game losing speeches I ever heard in my life. Me being a Steelers fan, I got tired of those speeches. You know what I'm saying? What up? What up? What up, y'all? Who in the chat, man? Let's join in. Coaching carousel in the NFL. Jim Harbaugh looks to be inked the deal with the New York Giants. We're gonna see how that's gonna turn out because he is a really really good coach, and I think he's one of the coaches that can maximize from that bunch. And he's going from a mid market to a huge market. So I think that's gonna be big for him. I think he's gonna be able to do a lot of good things with this young team, with this young nucleus of this team. You know, so we'll see, man. We'll see. Kevin Stefanski, he's out. I don't see how anybody hires him. To be honest, with the display that he put on, I don't see how anybody hires him. What's going on? What's going on? What's going down? I see in the chat. I see in the chat. Yeah, I don't see how anybody can realistically hire Kevin Stefanski. Um, this week the Patriots and the Houston Texans play. That's gonna be huge. That's probably gonna be the best game of the season if Houston can curb the turnovers. 5 fumbles by the quarterback, absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. They have 5 turnovers against the Patriots. They will lose by 30 points. Pittsburgh was just offensively challenged over the last 4 or 5 years. But you turn the ball over 5 times against the Patriots, you will lose by 30. Um, so what I really wanted to get to, was, you know what? Corey Holcomb versus Anton Daniels from AntonDaniels.com. Now, Corey Holcomb is one of my favorite comedians, right? But I will be honest. Over the past 2 years, I had to fall back. It seemed like every week on the 5150 show, he got a beef. He got a problem. He got an issue. Then to him, everybody else in the world is gay. Like, dog, enough. 57 years old. Enough. We can see the misery. You know what I'm saying? We see the misery every week when you do your show. And again, stand up. I done seen Corey numerous occasions. New York, Boston, Connecticut. I'm a fan of his stand up, but it's like, okay, man. Now it's like your real life is getting crazy, bro. Because every week you got to beef with somebody and beefing with his people. Him and Godfrey, from what I understand, was real tight. He started calling Godfrey gay. Like, I mean, just, I don't know, man. He just seemed like a miserable dude outside of comedy. He said he always talk about hanging at a comedy club every week. Bro, you famous. I don't know how rich he is, but you're a big time comedian. Stop hanging at comedy clubs. I mean, is he doing it for a check every week? I don't know. So let me not say that. But I know he got into it with Donnell Rawlings one time, and it's just like got into it with Earthquake, hating on Dave Chappelle. Like, every time he turn around, it's like he got a problem with something. So I just fell back from watching the show. I fell back from watching the 5150 show. I see Anton Daniels gonna be on the show. I watch a lot of Anton Daniels content. I respect his content. And I'm talking about a lot. I watch a lot of his content. So I see this and I said, why? First thing I said Anton Daniels will be a guest on 5150 show. First thing I said was why? Because we talking some of the most uninformed, unresearched people. And Anton Daniels is very much informed and very well researched, right? Craig Fax is like a duct tape for the show. 'Cause Corey and D, they'll talk about something for 30 minutes, even argue about something, and don't have none of the facts right. They don't have people's names right. They don't like. I'm just like, so would it hurt to do just a little bit of research? They don't know nothing. They never seen nothing, but yet they talk about it for extensive amounts of time. They argue about it. They laugh and joke on it, and don't even got it right half the time. Okay, cool. So they get on the show. Anton gets on the show. Immediately start taking shots. I was on time. Immediately. Uh so right there I said, okay, I already knew what this was gonna be. I even put in the live chat. I already know where this is heading. I put that in the live chat. I put that in the live chat before they even got into a little uh back and forth. So they start talking about the political stuff. Corey said, Anton Daniels said, we as black people got less than a 20% turnout to vote or whatever, and suckers. Like, and then he said he speak for the people. I'm like, well, nigga, what people? Because you don't speak for me. You tell jokes for me, cause I be rolling. But Corey Holcomb speak for me, man, hell no. And he don't get enough pushback from his people close to him, which would explain sometimes why people have certain people close to them, because you ain't gonna get no pushback. And Anton was trying to tell him like, yo, people don't give you pushback or whatever. Who? And he's like, y'all don't want to do that. And he's like, then he started telling the people you around. Then he also was telling them about situations where he just go crazy with it. And he was like, name one. I thought he was gonna bring up Shannon Sharp, but it's just like, dog, this is every week, man. Ryan Davis, like Shannon Sharp, like he just go at everybody. And it really don't make no sense. But again, I see a lot of misery, man. I see a lot of misery. I see a lot of misery because I remember when he said he fell and broke his wrist or whatever. He called Darlene. So you ain't got no woman, you ain't got no family that you could call, you could trust to get you to and from the hospital, get you together. That's kind of miserable. I seen a video of D one time roller skating in a goddamn storage unit. What? Okay, okay, that's what it is. That's what it is. But yeah, man. I don't know. I just feel like Anton went on the show and did what he set out to do. He was talking. It was just so above Corey's head. I just don't understand why he brought an intellectual type on the show, especially one that you don't agree with, because you don't have what it takes to really play ping pong with him. You don't got what it takes, because every time you ask him a question and he answer it, instead of deep diving on it, Corey switched the subject. Then He started saying talking about him and the white males. I don't know what he was trying to get at with that. Um, then he said he kissed white men's ass, and then Anton said you suck black people's D. And in the context of what they was saying about each other, you know what he was trying to say. He wasn't calling you gay, but Corey just tried to slip. He tried to duck that smoke, so he ended up getting fake mad. Uh, and he was gonna try to back Anton down, which didn't work. Anton stood on his square, even up the ante, and Corey didn't want no parts of no fighting. Anton didn't either, but you know how they got to do. You gotta posture. Corey told Darlene to move. He want to sit next to Anton. Like, I don't know if he thought that was gonna scare Anton or something. But Corey gotta understand, bro. Anton's younger than me, and Corey is 57, and he ain't like a Shannon Sharp 57, nigga. You a frail 57, bro. You just got over 2 broken wrists, so them punches wasn't gonna do nothing. He knew it because realistically, he could have just hooked off. He could have just hooked off, but he knew those punches wasn't gonna do shit. He probably would have hurt himself punching. He yelling at D back up, D move, bruh. You ain't gonna stop. You niggas ain't gonna fight. Cut that shit out. But anyway, man, 2 people who I like and respect what they do on the internet. Uh, this is unfortunate that they even came together because they they too far, they too much opposite. Um, that was never gonna be good content. Never ever ever. That was never gonna be good content. And please don't try to run it back, because then it's gonna look forced and stupid. Thank you, man. Um, but yeah, hopefully they just leave it. They're gonna keep going back and forth, back and forth. Somehow I got a feeling Craig Fax is gonna try to get in on some of the clout. Uh, I just got a feeling Anton's gonna eat them up online and to do. And Corey went for it, and I guess it made for good internet. I guess. But anyway, we're gonna move to another person who annoys the entire fuck out of me, Cam Newton. Yo, I'm so tired of Cam Newton online. Oh, well, no, I'm tired of Cam Newton on his podcast. When he sit down and try to interview people, I'm tired of that. First of all, who picks his guests? Because he don't pick his guests. Because he don't know nothing about his guests. And then in turn, he sit up there and just make a fool out of himself every single time. Like, he make a fool out of himself at least once a month. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the Lady London interview. It was just so much goofiness dripping off Cam. I don't know. I don't know how you look yourself in the mirror every day. I don't know. He just annoys the shit out of me, bro. Like he annoys the hell out of me. Like I ain't never seen a dude that want to be cool so bad. He ain't cool. To be cool so bad. He says satire, SAT word. He was sitting up there talking to one of probably the most intelligent rappers, and he was trying to impress her, faking like he's intelligent, knowing he's stupid as fuck. Like I I don't even know what to say about Cam Newton. He's just he don't he's so far out of touch with reality. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna talk about Cam Newton because I'm already giving myself a headache. But yeah, man. Like I said, this was gonna be a quick stream, and I was gonna deep dive into Cam Newton, but he's just too goofy and stupid for me to even talk about. Just a big doofus. So I'm a his 4th and 1 show is good. I ain't gonna front, and I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to do like Shannon Sharp, have the sit down interview, and then have his live show. But the sit down interview show, he's too stupid. It's not gonna work, bro. It's not gonna work unless you pick better guests. Like seriously, he had Corey Holcomb on the show. Then he had Cheyenne Bryan on the show. Then he had K Michelle one time. And it's like these people be on y'all show and they be talking to y'all about shit. They talking about y'all, but y'all too stupid to even realize. I think Shannon Sharp be realizing, but he's so far gone he don't even care. But I don't even think Cam Newton realized the joke be on him. I don't even think Cam Newton even fucking realized that the joke be's on him. But anyway, feels good to be back. Feels good to be home. I will holla at y'all hopefully tomorrow. If not, Monday for sure. I just want to get this first one out. Felt good. Breathing still a little funny. But it's always good to be here with y'all. So I'll holla at y'all. Let this one sit and swirl. Jump in the comment section. Go crazy. Finish Cam off in the comment section. I won't be mad. Trust me.